Okay guys, so I basically just wanted to run you through what a typical day would be like recording what I eat. So my coach, Just Choose Fitness, posts a lot of videos about a day in the life of what he eats. Well, I wanted to show you the back end on how to upload things into your food diary. So basically you can download this on your phone, and you can also download this download the app in general or visit online. It's MyFitness. You create your username, and it's a great way to be able to keep track of your macronutrients. As you can see here, as you would enter in each meal, it's going to show what you eat for the day. So for example, daily I typically have, I keep my food pretty simple. As you can see, most of the stuff I have here is already listed. I keep it simple just for the fact that it's life and I can't make gourmet meals every day. So, for example, I have half a cup of oatmeal. I'll mix it with a scoop of protein and add some coconut oil in there. That's my pre-workout meal. Post-workout, I'll come home and I'll have another protein shake. I'll mix it with water and ice. Shortly after, I'll come home after the gym, and I make all my meals fresh just because I don't like leftover meal preps. I'll have 4 ounces of chicken. Now, I have 8 ounces of chicken a day, so I already put it in as 8 ounces here just to make it easier. I also make my vegetables all at the same time as well, and my sweet potatoes. Now, those are all different sources that I've had on a regular basis, and they save it in the memory, so each time it's not as difficult. So let me go back in here. It looks like my zucchini's not in here, so let me just show you what it looks like to find my zucchini, if I could spell. Okay, so zucchini, I have about 100 grams, which is about 3.5 ounces. So daily I have about 7 ounces of zucchini. Now, this is just a typical day. As you get better at this, and I have a friend who's kind of under my wing. Now, I'm not training her, but I'm showing her the ways. She asked me, Emily, just tell me what to eat, and I'll just eat it. And I told her the first day, I said, no, you have to do it yourself because you're going to learn. And then over time, you're going to know what's in everything before you have to plug it in. So that's why I'm able to create the different meals that I create, is because I've been experienced behind the scenes, just like practice makes perfect. And then I'm able to get creative with my meals. So I added in my lunch and dinner. So it's 4 ounces of chicken, and then another 4 ounces I'd have later, zucchini, and then another serving of zucchini later, and then my sweet potato for the day. I'll usually have a cup of greens as well. So every day you can see that this would get, it can get nitty gritty. However, it keeps track of everything for you. So each time you plug in your meals, it gets easier and easier. Let me find what my typical meal is. I have these cooking with greens kale that I have. It's really good. I like to saute it, put a little salt on it. So I'm just looking for that. Let's see. That's not the one I want. Kale is like one of those free foods where it's not like a big difference. There's not that much carbohydrates in there. Now, you can see here that it's starting to keep track. For the day so far, I would have had 121 carbs. My fats are at 38. My protein is at 102. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Rewind. Okay, my carbs for the day are at 62. Okay, now MyFitness gives you a daily set goal. Now, I completely ignore what they tell me to eat because I'm following my coach's numbers, and so typically he'll have me at 150 carbs, 45 fats, and 135 protein. Okay, so as you can see here, I still have room to grow. Now, ignore this daily goal, and I'm just looking at the totals for the day. It also shows the totals under each meal. Now, so I've already added my pre-workout, my post-workout, and my lunch and dinner, my main meals for the day. Now let me add in my snacks that I'll have, and we should come up to about where we need to be for my numbers. Okay, so I'll have a cup of yogurt, and what I'm doing right now is I'm putting in 1 serving of 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Alright, now I'll also like sprinkle some stevia on that just to sweeten it up. I'll put in some raspberries. Now I've been doing this for a while, so I know what the servings are and what will hit my macronutrients, and like I said before, practice does make perfect on this. And so don't be afraid to learn and fail, and you know it's going to be hard at first, but you'll get used to it. And yeah, so with hard work, results will come. Alright, so then I also have like a 90-calorie Fiber 1 bar. Now the coolest thing about doing If It Fits Your Macros, it's really opened up possibilities to everything. Onto what I can eat. Nothing is limited, and seriously, like your psychology and your physiology are linked. Like, so what that means is your body and your mind are linked together. And so if you have other stressors going on in life, you really can't be worrying about, oh, I can't have this food, I can't have this food. I don't know. That for me was my biggest struggle, because I'd go through the week just on point, really eating clean, but then it'd come the weekend and I would have one thing, and then I'd be like, oh, well, you already ruined your weekend, so it doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. And it's shown for me that really the devil is in the dosage, like everything in moderation. So anyways, that would be my snacks for the day. I'd split this up. See how there's 1 cup? Well, I'd split it into half a cup, put some raspberries and Fiber 1. Now we're still at 91 carbs, 19 grams of fat, and 129 grams of protein. So I might add peanut butter in there into my Greek yogurt, because I see in my food budget, like a money budget, this is like your food budget, I have room to splurge on some things that I really want. Most of my important clean foods have been already eaten. So majority of people think if it fits your macros, I'm eating cake and Pop-Tarts all the time. No, it's like I'm eating my numbers, like how much my body needs in order to run efficiently. Each of these macronutrients, which are carbs, fats, and proteins, actually creates a hormone response in your body. It's like plugging in a code for your body to unlock what system or function you want it to do. So if you want to burn fat, your body needs to be in an energy, like you don't want to be in an energy surplus, basically. So right now we're at 97 carbs, 35 fats, and 136 protein for the day. So our fats and our protein is good. Now we're at 97 carbs. So that means I have some carbs to play with. So maybe I'll come home after work and I will have popped popcorn. I know, it sounds like, what? You have popcorn? Yeah, I'll come home. I will paint for, you know, whatever after a full days of work and eat popcorn and salt on it, because I like popcorn. Hold on. And I also have some protein in there too. I misspelled it. Okay. Air popcorn. Why is my... Okay, that's not me, guys. That's my keyboard acting up. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So, I'll have like a cup of popcorn. Let's see what that puts me at for the day. 101 carbs. So, I'll probably go in here and edit this. So, I'll click that. And let's say I actually want 3 cups because my food budget allows me. Oh, too much. See? You make mistakes. It happens. You just go back and do it. Now, this is why I do everything ahead of time, so that I won't end up eating more than I need to eat. Okay. Bear with me a second while I guesstimate how much this is. I actually don't think that this is an accurate reading. The cool part about doing this on your phone, there's actually a tool where you can scan in barcodes on your smartphone, which is totally awesome. So that whenever I get a new food that I want to try, I just scan it in. Now, you might be thinking that this is really hard and difficult, but honestly, I've tried it the other ways. Actually, I've probably tried every possible way to become my best self. And I'll tell you that this is the best way for me personally, because I'm not limited in what I eat. You get educated in the process because you learn what's in everything. Man, I'm having a difficult time with this white popcorn. Okay, so I'm at 102 carbs, 36 fats, and 138 proteins. So I need to find something where I can hit my numbers, and the goal is to get to 150 carbs. So let me look throughout my day. My sweet potato. So if I'm planning this ahead of time, the night before for my following day, I would just say to myself, okay, well then you need to increase your sweet potato. Now that's keeping it simple. If you want to get complicated, you can try and find something that will fit. But we're all about simplicity here because life can get too complicating. And we don't want that. Okay, don't mind my messing up here. This is totally unplanned. See, it's like you have to become a macronutrient ninja warrior. And it's even more fun when you start doing fun things like making recipes and stuff. It's fun. It's all good. Hold on. I'm going to master this here in a second, and we're going to get to our goal. We have like 3 minutes on the clock here. So we're at 126 carbs, 39 fats, and 145 proteins. Now, I'll think back in my head, okay, what do I eat that I could eat more of? Okay, so oatmeal, I can have more in the morning, yay. Or I could go back and go to the, you know what, screw that. We're going to go to, what would I really have on a typical day? To be honest with you, I would have probably gotten like a Pop-Tart earlier during the day. I was trying to be good and not throw that in there, but that's usually what I'd have. Or I'd increase something. Like I would increase the raspberries, because if you were to increase the fiber 1, you'd also increase your fats. And I'm pretty set on my fats. I don't want to increase that too much. So fruit is a good way to get your carbs up because there's sugar in there. Okay, so we're at 130 carbs, 39 grams of fat, and 145 protein. You know what? I might even have 2 fiber 1 brownies. Now, as you can see, this is like totally just me throwing this together right now to put this together and show you what it looks like on the back end of MyFitnessPal. So that's a day in the life of me, but on how you do that tech-wise. Now, practice makes perfect, and as you can see here, there's a little leeway. My goal was 150 carbs, 45 grams of fat, and 145 grams of protein, or 135 to 145 grams of protein. So I didn't hit it exactly, but it's in the ballpark, and that's what we want. All right, thanks. Hope you enjoyed it.